How we doing, folks? Thanks for joining me for this one. This is a follow on again from the same day. Like I say, I'm not hiding what I'm doing. Oh, just had a bleep there. I haven't even wound the rods in from the last session. I'm not hiding what I'm doing. I'm trying to make a few videos again in 3-hour stints, just to get you some content to watch and try some different things while I got the chance. So in this vlog, what are we doing? We are doing near margin versus far margin. I'm going to set 2 rods up identical with identical baits, lead setups, etc. Everything will be identical. The only difference is one is going to be on the near margin and one is going to be on the far margin. Does it make any difference whatsoever? I think on some lakes, yes it does. On this lake, I don't think it'll make any difference, but it's still interesting to have a go and see if it does, because you never know, I could be missing loads of bites without even knowing it. So let's get some rods set up, show you what's happening, and let's get to it. So let's take you through things. Let's start with the rig for a change. That's a 16mm STICKYBAITS krill shelf life boilie straight out of the bag, and that's tipped off with a glow in the dark corn, fluoro corn, on my normal blowback setup, which is a size 5 thinking anglers wide gate beak point hook, bit of tubing, large rig ring, and about 5.5 to 6 inches of old KORDA sinking supple dark matter hook link with a tungsten sleeve. On that, I'm going to attach a PVA bag of crumbed up STICKYBAITS krill boilie. There's 4 boilies been crumbed up in there, so that's going to go on both rods. Speaking of rods, here is the rod here, tangle around the bush. Let's start with the mainline. 15 pound KORDA subline, 30 centimeters of tungsten dark matter rig tubing, I should say. The old KORDA run sleeve, and on there's a 2.5 ounce swivel distance lead, size 8 quick change swivel to connect the hook link. So we are going to put one rod right to the far margin and one rod to the close margin. So I have clipped the right hand rod up. That's going to be the long range one, or the far margin rod I should say. So we'll get that in first, and then we'll just drop the easy one down the edge after. What I'll do is I'll zoom you into the far margin so you can see how tightly I'm getting it, because I have clipped up already and it is quite tight, but with that wind blowing those reeds around, yeah, that could be a problem. But I'll zoom you in and let's see how we get on. Well, that seemed to go fairly well, to be fair. Probably should have used a flat lead instead of a round one, but it seems to be holding there at the moment. I think if I get a liner it will pull me off the shelf and I'll have to recast. If that does happen I will change the lead, but for now let's get the left one in the edge as well. So here we go then, 2 out, 1 close in, 1 to the far margin. I'm fishing both lines tight because that keeps it fair as well, because somebody can say, well yeah, but the near margin you was slack, the far margin you was tight. If I fish both rods tight, that's also fair. Everything's about as equal as I can get it. I've put this near rod as tight in as what I think I am to the far bank as well, because like I say, I'm just trying things out. It's not going to be life changing for anyone's fishing. I'm just seeing if it does make a difference if you fish the near margin or the far margin. Today it's probably going to make no bloody difference because the lake's fishing very, very, very slowly. There's a lot of people on here. I've never seen this many people on here. Just bumped into a fellow subscriber, Daryl. Nice to meet you, mate. He stopped for a chat on his way round. He's now moved. He hasn't had anything all day, and I haven't seen anybody else have anything, so might have been lucky with the one fish that I've had, but we'll see. Anyway, enough of me waffling. Let's carry on this vlog and see how this one goes. I'll just spun the camera around a little bit just to show you something I've noticed. If I zoom in, can you see that? That red light is off the rear light of that car parked over there. They haven't got the lights on or anything, it's just the way the sun's hitting it, it's reflecting it and putting like a red beam on the lake over there. I don't think it'll make any difference to this vlog how the outcome's going to be, but you never know, do you? That's right, I've packed down. I'll give it an hour here. Not happy, not feeling it. Not feeling it with a rod there and a rod down here. I've fished here for nearly 4 hours now, or just over 4 hours, no action. So we're going to move round there and fish back to this far bank because nobody can actually fish in this peg next door. But I'm going to get that all on the van and then we're quickly going to chuck some bait over the edge before we go. So I'll bring you back, show you that, and then we'll get moved. So we're just coming out of there just before we move round. Going to put a little bit of bait in here because we're going to be fishing from over there. But back to it, and nobody really seems to put any bait in. We've got some manila boilies and that, so we're just going to scatter a few. Not really showing you them going in. It's probably, what's that, 1/3 of a kilo gone along this bit. That's plenty. So let's get round there before some bugger jumps in there. Get some rods over here, or our rod I should say. So we've got round here now. I have clipped the left hand rod up. That's going to be the far margin rod. The reason I'm doing that is I don't want my right hand rod to be my far margin one because I'll be cutting off my inside line here. So that's why the left hand one's going over there and then the right hand one's going down here. Just to keep it fair, you'll see. Scatter some bait around. We are going to fish fairly close. And I'm also now going to change the hook baits. I will show you those and then we'll get the rods in. Hook baits. We're going on manila. I had these left over from a previous vlog, ready tied. They're all baited up. That one's tipped with an orange corn, that one's tipped with the dreaded yellow. That's slightly a shorter rig, so that's going to go at the near margin, that's going to go at the far margin, and yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, let's start with a difficult one first, the far margin. Easy one now, just down here. So while I'm just sitting here by the rods and that, waiting for hopefully something to happen, I will just say, as I always do, thank you very much for supporting the channel in whatever way that you do. It is growing every video. People seem to be liking all the different kinds of videos we're doing, so yeah, we'll keep doing those. We will be back on the Syndicate and on the Trent, back on the pits, visiting some new places, but for now I am just getting about where I can and when. So I appreciate there's a lot of videos coming out from here, but I've only actually been here a few days, if that makes sense. But anyway, from me, thanks very much, whatever you do, whether you're a subscriber, a viewer, you comment, you share, you like the video, all of the above. It really is appreciated, and it is you lot that are subscribed that get the channel bigger and bigger. So if you have, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. It is free, there's no contract, it doesn't cost you nothing. It just helps me get bigger and bigger. But if you just want to watch in the background and just sort of be quiet and just having a look and not contributing, that's absolutely fine. But for now, let's get back to the video. But from me again, thanks very much. Oh, I think we just had a knock on that. That's pulled tight. We're off. Coming very easy. Just spooked one right out of here. So we've got a nice scaly one in the net, not big, probably 7, maybe 8. He's got a gut on him, but before I get him out, I'm just going to soak that up because that's been sat in the sun. Just washed all that stuff off as well. Let's get the middle wet as well. Give it a good soaking because that sun don't half warm them or nothing. That's up. You'll see I've took the bank stick out. That's laid down there. Don't need to worry about the rod. Let's worry about the fish. That's the most important thing. So we'll get him unhooked and we'll have a little look and get him back. I know he's upside down, but he's a lovely scaly one. Just treated his hook hold, about £7. Let's get him back in the water. Not sure how easy it is going to be to get him to go, really, because he's got to get him out the reeds first. Come on, mate. 3 come. That's it. Oh, he might find his way out. You will do. As soon as your head gets out of that net, off you go. Happy days. So that was nice. 1 to the far margin, none to the close margin, but we did spook a fish playing that fish. So what am I putting out now? That's it. I'm going to go back in with the hinge rig. What I've done is I've slid a bag of boilies down, which is going to hit that, and then I'm just going to hook the hinge in the PVA like that. So we're going to put that to the far bank and see what happens, because I still think this will work. Right, let's go again then, see if we can get a second bite. Definitely worth moving, because yeah, it's paid off. We've got a good hour of this session left, maybe probably an hour and a quarter left yet, so every chance of another bite. Sadly, nothing else has happened. There is 10 minutes left in this vlog that I allowed. I am going to give it a bit longer. I can stretch it to another half an hour, which I'm going to, because I think the far margin rod, I think that's got another bite in it. There was enough bait went out there, and we've only had 1 fish off that spot, and that could have gone for the bright tip bait to start with. I don't think they've cleared all that bait. I think there is another bite off that spot. This inside margin, I'm not so sure, to be honest. I think we blew our chance when we wound that fish in from over there. Whatever was here was spooked, and I haven't seen any signs that anything's come back in close since. But you never know, so I will keep going. But yeah, we've got another half an hour. If anything happens, you will know about it. If it doesn't, obviously I'll tell you about it anyway, won't I? So I'll see you in a bit. Well, that was a nice one, jumping over there. As you'll see from the phone moving around, it's no longer on the stand. Sadly, it is that time. Those are coming in, and that is the end of this one. We did get a fish, so that's happy days. It's not a blank vlog. Far margin, outfished the near margin. But I think if we didn't have a bite on that far margin, we would have got one on that near margin, because there was definitely fish there. So yeah, I'm not sure what you make of that. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But for me, it's outro time. Well, you might see behind me the sun's beaming down. It's really, really bright. I think I'm lucky to have caught the one I have, to be honest. I thought we might get another one this vlog, but unfortunately not. The rods are still in, just in case they rattle off, but I don't think that's coming. But from me, that is it on this one. And just again, thanks for watching. Leave in the comments below if you've got any preference that you think a near margin or far margin is better. Especially any of you local lot that fish on here, because a few of you do watch me now. Just let me know if you found that fishing to the far side or the near side has done better for you, because if it helps me put more fish on the vlogs, that's happy days, isn't it? But from me again, thanks for watching. Don't forget the old thumbs up, subscribe, etc. And if you're out and about, be lucky yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.